Roman Reigns is currently engaged in a war against Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. The original tribal chief has reunited with Jimmy Uso, but has still been unable to overcome the numbers game of Bloodline 2.0. However, as we approach the end of 2024, we are getting closer to Raw's debut on Netflix. Amid this, a report has surfaced suggesting that the OTC might be moving to the Red brand with Raw's arrival on Netflix. This article will discuss 4 things Roman Reigns could do if he moves to Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre have a long-standing rivalry in the Stamford-based promotion. During his undisputed title reign, Reigns defeated McIntyre on several occasions. However, if Roman moves to the Red brand on Netflix, he may rekindle his rivalry with the Scottishman. Drew McIntyre is currently part of Raw and recently suffered a loss against CM Punk in a trilogy feud. A renewed feud with Reigns could be an excellent way to book McIntyre on the Monday night show after its Netflix debut. If the OTC returns to Raw after its Netflix debut, a reunion with Seth Rollins is another realistic possibility. Roman and Seth were involved in a rivalry earlier this year due to their WrestleMania XL tag team match. However, with Roman now turning into a babyface, a reunion with his former Shield member seems like a plausible direction. A Roman and Seth reunion on the Red brand could significantly boost the ratings for Raw on Netflix, providing the show with the momentum it needs to make a strong impression on the streaming platform. During his run as a villainous star, Roman Reigns established himself as one of the biggest heels in world wrestling entertainment. However, now that Roman has transitioned into a babyface, it's possible that if he moves to Raw, he might aim for the World Heavyweight Championship. By winning the world title on the Red brand, Roman Reigns could cement his position as the face of Monday Night Raw. Many superstars in the business have real-life heat between each other, and Roman Reigns and CM Punk are reportedly 2 names on that list. The OTC and the best in the world allegedly have genuine tension, but if Roman comes to Monday Night Raw, WWE could use this to build a potential feud. The voice of the voiceless has already gained significant momentum after his feud with Drew McIntyre. A feud with the original tribal chief would intensify things on Monday Night Raw, and WWE could capitalize on their real-life heat to make the storyline even more impactful. The WWE universe was shaken to its core when The Shield, a dominant faction that revolutionized professional wrestling, disbanded in 2014. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley in AEW, were the backbone of one of the most dominant forces in wrestling history. Fast forward to a decade later, with Roman Reigns ruling WWE as the Tribal Chief and Universal Champion, Seth Rollins as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and Jon Moxley taking over AEW, fans have only dreamt of the reunion that once seemed impossible. But what if the stars aligned and the Shield were to reunite? And what if that reunion led to a renewed rivalry with a real-life adversary from their past? Let's dive into the intriguing possibilities of such a reunion and explore 4 things Roman Reigns could do if he moved to Raw on Netflix, an exclusive new era of WWE content that the streaming platform could offer. The Shield's brotherhood was a key element of WWE's golden era in the 2010s, with their tactical beatdowns, signature fist bump, and undeniable chemistry. Now the landscape has changed. Roman Reigns is no longer the silent muscle but the swaggering tribal chief, dominating SmackDown and WWE's main event scene with his ironclad Bloodline faction. Seth Rollins has embraced his chaotic side, thriving as the Visionary while holding the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Dean Ambrose, Jon Moxley, has gone off to AEW, becoming a force of nature on his own. If Roman Reigns were to make a high-profile move to Raw on Netflix, this would be the perfect stage to reunite the Shield. Such a reunion would be full of complex storytelling, as Roman's tribal chief persona now contradicts the more grounded brotherhood values of the Shield. Reigns has evolved into a figure of dominance and authority, while Seth Rollins continues to embrace unpredictability, and Jon Moxley has become a symbol of independence and grit. However, a Shield reunion wouldn't come easy, given the fractured relationships and newfound identities. The narrative could explore whether they could truly set aside their differences for the greater good. Would the Shield become the most dominant force in WWE once again, or would their clashing egos lead to their downfall? Imagine a storyline where Roman needs his old brother's help, perhaps to face a new threat on Raw, leading to a reluctant reunion. The tension between Roman's leadership of the Bloodline and Seth's refusal to follow anyone's rules could add layers of drama to the reunion. Moxley's rebellious spirit would further stir the pot, challenging Roman's authority, all while they target their common enemies. One of the most exciting prospects of a Shield reunion would be a renewed rivalry with one of their greatest real-life rivals, CM Punk. The Shield first debuted in 2012 as hired guns for Punk, helping him maintain his WWE Championship reign. However, tension grew between Punk and the Shield, and their alliance eventually dissolved, leading to several confrontations. CM Punk's real-life tension with WWE has been well documented, from his infamous pipe bomb promo to his controversial exit in 2014. But what if the rumors of Punk's WWE return became reality? If Roman Reigns moves to Raw on Netflix and reunites with the Shield, Punk's return could lead to an epic collision between two of wrestling's biggest names. Punk, notorious for not holding back his opinions, could reignite his personal issues with Reigns, Rollins, and Moxley. The promo battles between Punk and Roman Reigns would be the stuff of legends, with Punk attacking Reigns' manufactured success in WWE and Roman defending his journey to becoming the tribal chief. Punk could also take issue with Seth Rollins' chaotic persona, reminding everyone of his manipulative tendencies and Rollins' betrayal of the Shield. In the ring, the animosity between Punk and the Shield would make for an explosive storyline. Punk could form his own faction to counter the Shield, or even align himself with younger talent on Raw, creating a generational feud that mixes past grudges with future stakes. The Bloodline has been one of the most dominant factions in WWE in recent years, led by Roman Reigns and featuring the Usos and Solo Sikoa. But what if Roman's move to Raw on Netflix brings about a schism in the family? The internal strife in the Bloodline has been brewing ever since Jey Uso left, with Solo Sikoa showing signs of becoming disillusioned with his older cousin's manipulation. Roman's focus on rebuilding the Shield could be the final straw that causes the Bloodline to implode. A civil war within the family could escalate on Raw, with Roman Reigns caught between his allegiances to the Shield and his loyalty to his Samoan dynasty. Solo Sikoa could break away from Roman, joining forces with Jey and Jimmy Uso to form their own version of the Bloodline, bent on dethroning the tribal chief once and for all.